Welcome back to the 1.19 Let's Play. You should have, if everything worked out well, seen a time-lapse of me building a raid farm. Now, I haven't actually tested that raid farm, and we're going to test it first of all on camera. So, first thing I need to do to start the farm is to get Bad Omen, which we have two outposts, one right here. Okay, there is one right there. Now, I need to be careful, because we actually have villagers at our base, and the raid farm is literally just behind our base. So I need to land up here, which I think if we quickly just do like that, and now I think this should work. Actually, no, I've done something wrong. We need to go and grab 2 minecarts. I should have really done this beforehand. So let's now quickly just place a block right there with a rail on top like that. Then I need to put the minecart there. We're also going to need a piston to obviously push that block down. So maybe let's just borrow this one for now. I don't think that will affect the farm at all, and I've just fallen into a hole. There we go, that is now done, and I need to quickly just power this dispenser, which I think I should be able to do like that. And then I need to hoe that, or not hoe it, but grass path it, so that one is now in place. I now need one more on, I think, this block right here. And just like that, both minecart hoppers are now in place. So I just need to put all this back together, put the lava back in to there, and put the trapdoor back on that block, flap that one down. I think that's now everything, and then there was grass blocks there, I believe. There we go. The only thing we are missing, which is not really a thing to make this farm work, is villagers in here. It's an addition for the hero of the village, but you don't need it as far as I know. So let's now see if this farm works. I believe you need to go in here on this block right here. And then you need to just hit up in this area where you obviously damage the mobs when they fall. But we just need to wait for this actual block here to fall down first, which will drop us down and start the raid. Then this should push me back into the farm. Yep, pushing me up. Okay, it seems to be working, but the biggest part is, will the raid mobs spawn where they actually need to, or are they going to spawn somewhere else in the farm? So it's going to push me back over. And okay, that trapdoor didn't lift up, but I think that's my fault because I flapped the trapdoor down. The actual system didn't do it. Now it says raid victory, so I think it's worked, as I think then, yeah, there we go. The trapdoor is now there, and the mobs should be here, which this dispenser is currently dispensing. We can actually use this F6 mode to see the raid mobs are not here. I don't know what happened there. I want to take that lava out of that system for a second, because I think the lava killed them all. And then obviously that means we don't get Bad Omen. I don't know the purpose of that lava in the system. I think that's just like a over thing, so if there's too many then it will kill them. But let's now head back to this outpost. There is a banner man over there, so let's quickly just head over and kill him. And then we can head back to the farm to see what happens this time around. Okay, I believe we're about to drop down. Yep, there we go. So I just want to go up here. The raid has started, which is a good thing. I just want to sit up here and make sure everything works up here. As you can see, we're going through the bubbles and all that. But I quickly just want to see, does everything spawn up here okay? Okay. Okay, there we go. There's everything spawning. Now they should drop down here, which they have done, and then they drop down here, which we will kill them. Okay, that works. I think the lava was the problem then. And then as you can see, we've got Bad Omen back, meaning the minute we drop again, the raid will restart and we can just go AFK at this. Now, there is a problem, and I think that problem is Vexes. Okay, so that is where I'm going to leave this farm for now. I'm just going to wait for it to push me up one last time. I'm not going to kill the mobs in there because I think you can leave them so you don't have to keep going and getting Bad Omen before starting the farm. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to AFK at this as much as I possibly can because I think it's a really good farm. Now, I quickly want to know, I'm not getting Bad Omen. No, I'm not getting Hero of the Village. I don't know why. I don't know if that's something that you have to do something different for, but I don't seem to be getting it, which isn't a big deal because I don't really have the villagers there right now for it. But I quickly just want to see Vexes are now out. I quickly want to know we might die. No, I'm also confused. I got a death message, Evoker, killed by the Evoker using magic. I thought I died by a Vex. Are Vexes, is that the death message you get? I thought it said killed by a Vex. Unless it done the Evoker Fangs as well. That could have been what killed me. Okay, so no mobs are in there as far as I can see, which is a good thing. So they must have all despawned is my guess. And all my stuff is, oh no, not all of my stuff, not even half of my stuff. So that means maybe it was picked up in this hopper? No. Okay. So where is all my stuff gone? Let's quickly just build up there. I think maybe let's go round here because then I can access these two chests. Okay. We have almost built up the system, not even 4 raids. That's quite a lot of emeralds. That's quite a lot of totems. 18 redstone as well. That's not too bad. And also glass bottles. I forgot about them. So I need to build a storage system out of this because I want to ditch all the crossbows and the axes. And also the banners. I don't think I'll ever use these. Although actually, let me quickly try something with them. And then as you can see, everything else is stuff that I would like to keep. It's just going to be a lot of clutter. So I think off camera, I'm going to build a collection system. But now is the time to hunt for my missing items. So armor-wise, we're missing nothing. I have my elytra, I have my chest piece. So I think the only thing I'm missing is my sword. I have my bow, I have my food, my rockets. Yeah, I think it is literally just my sword. I will have to grind my sword back off camera, or I might actually go and do it in a second. But first thing I want to test, can you actually strip these banners? You can. Oh, I did not know that. So can I strip it like all the way down to nothing? Let's quickly just create a water source here. So this now has water in it, and it's not letting me clear it anymore. But it's a banner. It's a white banner now. And I think that's now got nothing on it. I'm not going to lie, I don't actually think this is worth it. As you can see, they don't all stack. Now, I don't know if there's a way to change that so they do stack. But if we have like a chest just full of a load of different stacks of white banners, I don't think that's worth it. The next thing I would like to do is we are now going to have to go on the hunt for some ancient debris. Off camera, I think I'm going to AFK at the raid farm. I'm not actually going to have anything on me this time, and I think I'll use a rubbish scrappy sword that I don't care if I lose. But I would really like to go and get our sword back, or at least some sort of sword. Finally, we now have 7 ancient debris, and you may be thinking that you need 8, and that's because I think we have 1 scrap at the base. I'm now just lost and have no clue where we actually are, as we are in a maze of a load of strip mines. Now, I'm hoping we did have 1 netherite scrap. We did. Okay, and now we need, what is it, 8 gold as well? So let's now head to the crafting table. And yes, perfect. That's now 2 netherite ingots. Let's quickly see our armor. We don't actually have any boots. Okay, so where are our enchantment books? What do we have in here? We need Unbreaking would be good. We need Soul Speed 3 would also be good. Yeah, there you go, Soul Speed 3. And also, what else? That is actually all that's in there. So what else would we need on the boots? Protection, Depth Strider, Mending, and Feather Falling. I could actually... I think if these go in there, they're too expensive, are they not? Soul Speed, Unbreaking, Soul Speed. Yeah, too expensive. So, can I not disenchant these? Does that reset the value at which it costs to enchant? But do I want to do that? I think I might use these as like a spare. Do we have any armor in our spare armor box? We do have a pair of boots. Let's quickly just see what them boots have on them. So it has protection, it has unbreaking, it has depth stride, it has feather falling. All it's missing is mending and soul speed. So let's quickly see. I have emeralds on me. Do I have any normal books? Where would they actually be? I think in here. No, but we do have some bookshelves. The next thing I want to do, while we're doing this, I actually want to get the coordinates down for this place. So it's minus 291 and 35 with the Y being 61. Let's actually do them in the correct order. So diamond boots in there. We want mending, which costs 3. And that costs 15, but it's possible. There we go, 31 levels. And let's see, do we have any lapis here? We do. So let's quickly just throw a few items in there. And what do we get on that? Unbreaking, I guess let's, okay, that's like the worst thing we could have got. So let's now throw that into there. And I guess let's now just grind a few. There we go, level 30. What do we actually have in here? Unbreaking. There's another unbreaking. We need that. Unbreaking, protection, respiration, unbreaking, efficiency. Okay, nothing really that good for a sword. Smite. I don't want smite, so I'm going to go for a dud enchant. Let's quickly just get the 30 levels again. There we go. And knockback 2. Are you kidding me? These are like really bad enchants. If this don't give us anything good, there we go. Sharpness 4. It's just sharpness 4. I think we're going to have to keep it. And as for you, enchantment table, you can go away. I don't like you anymore. You are rubbish. I will have to now bring another enchantment table. Otherwise, I know what's going to happen. I'm going to come here one day using it or go to use it and I'm going to forget it's not there anymore. Let's now throw soul speed on them. That's now fully enchanted boots, which is good. That means we are now like fully enchanted. We cannot get nothing better on our armor. We have unbreaking. We are going to need a looting as well. What are we missing? I think fire aspect would be a good one to get, I think. And then I think we just need sharpness now. I don't want to put knockback on it just because I think knockback's annoying when fighting most mobs. So I think sharpness 5 is the last thing to go on it. We're now going to quickly head in here because this is where our smithing table is. I don't know if making it into netherite changes the enchantment value, but I'm going to do that anyway and get rid of you. So now that's us, at least our armor fully done. So I'm now back at the Enderman farm. I've run a few levels. And I'm not going to worry about fire aspect just yet. I think I want to get these other ones on first. And if we can then put fire aspect on, then we will. But I think fire aspect is one of them enchantments that isn't really that good for most mobs. There we go. We now have the levels to throw sweeping edge. And is it too expensive? It isn't. It costs 35 to throw fire aspect on. Do we want to go for that? I don't even know if we had the fire aspect on our other sword. I think we did, so let's go for it. We are almost to level 35 and we should, yeah, there we go. Let's now head over here and throw that on there. There we go. I have now finished, or at least half of it, and as you can see, I've not gone for anything in particular. I've just randomly dug out a lot of it to make it look like it's kind of a cave that has over time started to fill itself in, but not in a way that it looks weird. So here is where we are going to obviously then go down. I'm trying to remove a lot of the grass because I don't want it to be grass. I want it to be dirt, as if it's just been dug out and then left for ages and it started to form itself back over. And then right here is where we are going to obviously then go down. So I need to do something here, but I'm not too sure what. Because I think I want a staircase to be like 3 blocks wide, like this is going to be, or at least the main part is going to be 3. It does go a little bit more because of obviously the digging. Well, it's been a day or so since the last clip, and I've been busy between that clip and this one. I have built a storage system on the raid farm. As you can see, there is now storage for items. I haven't run it yet, so I obviously don't think there's much in the system. I have also built this, which this is a alley sorter. It sorts out this one, which is holding totems of undying, and this one, which is holding saddles. Now, there is a lot of downsides to this, like if I was to throw that in and that in. As you can see, it doesn't always pick them up. and I don't care about that, I don't think. But I now know what villages I want to get in here. I've done some research on what the Hero of the Village mobs or villager professions drop. And I think the best ones are Fletchers, which dropped every single or most types of tipped arrow. Also, the Leather Worker drops leather, so that's a way to passively farm leather. And also, I think we want the Mason, which drops clay, so that is a way to farm clay. And then I think Librarians, which drops books, which is obviously a way to farm books. So I think they're the mobs or the villager professions I'm going to get in there. So as you can see, I now have 2 villagers in here. I don't know how they got in here, but I've trapped them in here anyway, because I think they could be our storage room villagers. Then if we go through this tunnel, you can see I have gone with the same design. I've added some lime green candles to give it a bit of light in here. And I think it looks, a kitty cat, I think it looks really good, because it looks like someone's kind of got a digger underground and dug a tunnel and then just abandoned it, and that was the idea I was going for. And obviously if we go down here, this leads to our villager trading hall, which is obviously right here. But anyway, with that being said, that is where I'm going to end this video. I've spent a lot longer working on this video than I thought. I wasn't planning to do this room, I just got the idea and wanted to go with it while I had the idea in my head, and I'm really happy with how it looks. We can now actually remove the way to get here from the Alley Sanctuary, which is up here somewhere, I believe. Yeah, right there. We can now remove that, and we can have a better way to get down here. But anyway, if you did enjoy, leave a like and subscribe, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.